so I was just polishing this shoon up and I hit this and I was like, what is this? Look at this crazy stuff. And I'm pretty sure I know what this is, and I'm going to just tell you, I am 90% sure this is residue from tape. I think somebody used this to open packages and got glue on here. And glue is just, from tape, is just terrible for knives. And if it's left on for a long period of time, it can actually mess up the knife. I believe it's from the acid in the tape a lot of times. I've seen it, and you will see this. Sometimes it can be downright really hard to get off. Sometimes if it's been left on a really long time, it's hard as a rock. And buffing it and all kinds of stuff won't want to get it off. But I'm going to show you, I got 2 tricks that I use. They usually do the job. So the first one I like to try is the lesser of the two, of the strong 2, and that is goof off. And this is fantastic for EDCs too, because you'll see a lot of them that come in where somebody has been opening packages and they're just covered with glue. Sometimes they're not even really all that dull. They just don't realize they got glue all over their blade. This is the first thing I like to try when I encounter what I suspect is tape. And this stuff takes off all kinds of stuff. In fact, I'm getting low. I only got about this much in here. I'm going to have to order some more soon. But I'm pretty sure that's what I'm running in here. I'm going to go grab a paper towel. Yep. So look at that. You see it's starting to come off? That is all gunk from glue. Yeah, terrible. Why would you open a package with a beautiful shoon, even though it's a shoon bread knife? But, you know, so you see, it's almost all gone. But that's all that was. That was just yucky tape. Now, I'm going to hit it again and just let that sit for a little bit. But I'm going to go grab in the cabinet my other stuff, because I thought we were going to have to use this because it was really hard. If household goof off doesn't work, and this does work about, I'd say 75% of the time, then I go for this one, Pro Strength Remover. And this almost always gets it off if that doesn't. So that's what I use when I encounter just a bunch of gunk on a knife. And a lot of times it'll look like dirt. It'll sometimes even look like rust. And if it's been left on a long time, it will discolor. Yeah, and even this, there's still a bunch of it in there. The goof off's getting a lot of it, but I can still see some down in there. Yep. Yeah, it's coming. It doesn't hurt to leave it on there for a little bit. I'm kind of rushing it. Let me show you the Pro Strength. So here's the Pro Strength. Now the Pro Strength is a little more potent. You will smell it. The regular household goof off doesn't really smell that strong. The Pro Strength is another animal. It has a much stronger smell to it. That's why I only grab it when I really need it. It's kind of almost smells like a paint remover or that kind of stuff. But it usually gets off everything. And I think we got it. Nasty old tape, all gone. And now I can go back to sharpening this shoon and polishing the handle. Hey everyone, so the other day I did order some goof off for a replacement for the one I was running out of, but I had to get a different one. I couldn't find the one that I normally get, but then I noticed that they kind of have a whole bunch of new formulas, and they had this one, gunk and adhesive remover. And that's really what I'm removing most of the time. So I got this one instead. It's gunk and adhesive remover gel. And I just got it and it's really good. So I'm going to tell you, get this instead of the household cleaner. I do still recommend the professional strength for when this doesn't work, and it's just really great on a ton of other things. But this Goof Off gunk and adhesive remover gel is fantastic for dealing with glue and tape. The other thing I didn't mention in the video, but this is also great to use on scissors. If you guys are scissor sharpeners, I regularly get scissors that are just, filled up with tape and pieces of tape and adhesive. And a lot of times it's not that they're dull, they just got so much junk in them, they need to be cleaned out. And this is really great stuff. And this new product, this gunk and adhesive remover, is even better than what I was using.